So you can see what Jalen Duren's about to do here, okay? This is a fake dribble handoff. Whether it's a dribble handoff, fake dribble handoff, you take a step back and let this player through, okay? You always have to be underneath Evan Mobley. He has the ball. Look at Jalen Duren. What is he do? You're no longer underneath Evan Mobley. If an offensive rebound, you got to communicate. It's like transition. Bogdanovic has got to say, I've got ball, so Isaiah Stewart knows to go someplace else to guard. When you don't communicate, you have two people guarding the ball. God, you just cannot lean towards the screen. You want this player to use the screen. Look at this Pistons player leaning towards the screen. So now you're beat the other way. God. What is going on here? Why are the Pistons scram switching this? Just get underneath the screener, battle for real estate, initiate contact. What is this scram switch? You're switching a guard. You're scramming Killian Hayes onto Jared Allen. That's a guard. So now you got to scram switch again. And look what happens. While this scram switch is happening, no one's guarding right here. I mean, God. You have to sprint back here if you're Isaiah Stewart. Okay, Cleveland has the ball. Isaiah Stewart, please, please sprint back. If you jog like that, again, when the ball's on the wing here, you want to cut the court this way, okay? Right now, if I'm up and there's no place to go. Now, Isaiah Stewart needs to get his back fully to the baseline, but there's no place to go, okay? You're letting this player go away from where all your help is, and now that forces help at the rim, and now there's nobody to box anyone out. You just feel bad for the guards in this situation. Like, please get up and hedge and get Ricky Rubio out of here. There's no place for this Cavs player to roll. But look at what you do. So you're in drop coverage. Ricky Rubio's now got the defender on his back. Killian Hayes has to fight over the top. It's just not fair. Here it is again. This is not Killian Hayes' fault right here. It's a scheme. Get up. Get Rubio out. I have backside help here for this player's roll. Skip pass, I can recover. Look at this. Look how you're asking Killian Hayes to defend. Does that look like it's fair for that guard? So now he's going to easily get him to bite on a pump fake because he's playing from behind. That forces the big to step up and help, and it's a dunk. Same exact thing. And this time, it's even more egregious because if I hedge, the lane is literally clogged. But look at how you're asking Corey Joseph to defend Ricky Rubio. Like, does that look fair? Does that look fair to you? You're Jalen Duren. You got to stay connected to Jared Allen right here. Okay, let's take a look. Stop. You got to be connected right here because if Jared Allen slips this screen, you got to be able to go right with him. Okay? You don't start guarding a screen until this player comes off the screen and the screen is actually set. So get attached until that happens. Because look what happens. Jared Allen is going to slip the screen, yet you're going to guard it like he set a screen. So that's going to force backside help and an open three. You can see Isaiah Livers starting to cheat towards what he thinks a down screen right here. Just stay underneath this Cavs player, okay? If he comes off the down screen, you just stay attached and chase off his hip that way. Look at Isaiah Livers. Look at him leaning towards that down screen. Boom, you're beat back door. If you're Killian Hayes, you are doing just fine guarding one-on-one. Why are you going to ruin it with an awful gamble? Look at this. Don't guard above the three-point line away from the balls. Like right here, Jalen Duren, okay? Get in a defensive stance. You're seeing ball. You're seeing man. Why is Jalen Duren trying to climb above the three-point line here? Need backside help on Evan Mobley. So let's get up here. Okay, let's push this guard out. Now I can get really aggressive in this backside area. This player can guard these Cavs players 2 passes away because we push this guard to the sideline. Like, you have no backside help. Like, Evan Mobley's in the paint. Communicate and transition. I don't know what Bogdanovic is doing. Isaiah Stewart is clearly coming over to take Jared Allen in transition, so get over here. Why are you even going towards Jared Allen at all? Totally insane. This is off a jump ball. Bogdanovic, please get underneath the three-point line, okay? Burks can let you through and you can guard Cedi Osman on the other side of this, okay? I mean, you're going above the three-point line. Look, When you go above the three-point line, look at this separation as opposed to dropping underneath, Burks letting you through, and you're good. Like, what is going on here? Like, what is happening? So this Pistons player falls after this shot right here. Alec Burks, you cannot just stare at the shot, okay? Get back. If an offensive rebound happens, you can come back into the play. But all 5 Pistons players are just either going for an offensive rebound or staring at the shot. This late switch screws up everything. Stop. This is when you're not prepared. Okay, what's going on here? Did this player communicate switch? Then there's nothing for Corey Joseph to think about. You're just instantly switching on to this player here. Whether it's a screen or not, he slips it or not, you're switching. Okay? I mean, you can never assume someone's switching, so you must communicate that. This just can't happen. You're late to switch, so now this player's got to step up and guard, and now the defense is instantly in scramble mode again. What do the Pistons not understand about this? You've got to stay connected to your man, because if he slips it, you have to go with him. Okay? This player doesn't end up setting a screen, yet Isaiah Stewart is guarding it like he did. So now in this slip, it's an open 3. First of all, you don't need to switch a cross screen ever, okay? Here's your cross screen right here. All right, this Pistons player needs to be attached to his man setting the screen and just jamming Osman as he comes through so this player can get on the other side. Instead, you switch it. It's a terrible switch because this player doesn't get underneath the screener when he switches, so that happens. A disaster. It's the Pistons, so it's very unsurprising. Okay, doubling the post is fine. Tripling the post is not. You got to be able to rotate on the perimeter. You can't do that with 3 guys guarding the post for no reason. So now your defense is in scramble mode because the rotations aren't going to be where they're supposed to be. This is just pure effort level right here. Jaden Ivey, this big, does what he's supposed to do. Let this player through on a handoff. I mean, Jaden Ivey, just look at this. This is, where's the urge? Like, you got to get on, stay with this player and get on the other side of this handoff at the same time. And there's no reason for you not to be. Other than, look at it, just laziness. No sense of urgency. Oh, one last one for the road. You cannot lean towards the screen. You want this player to use the screen. Look at you leaning towards the screen, so you get beat the other way.